According to data, 57% of Gen Z want to become social media influencers. If you look at that number, that's a huge number of people who want to pursue content creation. In 2021, YoungGov decided to conduct a survey and the results were quite insane. It revealed that 13% of American teens wanted to be YouTubers slash vloggers, while 11% want to become full-time streamers, following with doctor being at 9% and engineer being at 8%. Well, that's a huge difference, so I decided today to dive into why so many Gen Z want to become social media influencers and why that might be slightly problematic. Many influencers grow big from acting stupid in front of the camera, because creating a reaction for viewers is what brings the views. Don't believe me? Look at IShowSpeed. He became really famous by doing stupid things. For example, he blew up his own bedroom with fireworks, and that video blew up and got a lot of likes and millions of views. While that might be an extreme case, content creators use many methods to grow, such as being entertaining, creating cool things, or even showing off their body. As you might know, the extent that each content creator goes through is different. Some will be genuine, while others will try to do stupid things, like me for example. Succeeding in content creation is all about big numbers. Big numbers means more views, and more views means more growth on the channel, and more growth means money. Obviously, humor is subjective and we can all agree on that. So for example, I find it very funny when people are stupid on camera and are very loud, while others might find it dumb. But sometimes too much is too much, right? There are many instances where creators do stupid things on camera in order to get views. For them, any crazy methods to get views is something that are willing to do. For example, I've seen this guy on TikTok try to harass workers by showing them fake AI images of them getting kissed, which first of all, I think it's kind of weird, and second of all, it's not something you should be doing to the public, because that's just harassment. You could tell the workers being very mad, and that managed to work because he did a stupid thing that usually nobody does, and he got the result that he wanted. In his mind, you could obviously see that the TikToker is showing everything to provoke a reaction so he can start farming on that reaction. And that's most industries. Unfortunately, most people act like this on YouTube and on social media. And I'm sure many creators think like him. What he did was clearly wrong, and obviously some people still think the same way as he does, and they're doing the same thing, annoying people or doing stupid things on camera. And you know what brings money? You guessed it, views. Ever since companies have made it possible to make money on social media, people have been doing crazy things online to get that money. This actually has reshaped the whole industry of social media, and everyone is starting to do stupid things in front of a camera. People will try to sell you things, for example, their OF, or sell you a course, doing faceless YouTube shorts to print money, which obviously doesn't make sense. They're just basically trying to make some money off of you. Again, money has become a top priority and people are chasing that. Views and likes, it's something they like. It gives them the dopamine. Social media has changed because everyone is focused on money reasons, and instead of posting good, unique ideas and contents, the top priority for content creators is to make money. Most of these people are like that, even though there's still a lot of content creators who post unique ideas and put a lot of effort on their videos and TikToks because they genuinely care. You can also cry in front of a camera. There was this girl who I saw on TikTok cried in front of her camera because she did not want to go to work, and then the next day she blew up. So imagine that. You wake up, you don't ever need to go to work again, you never need to touch an office job ever again for the rest of your life, and you're set for life because you have millions of followers now and you make a lot of money on deals. Good for her, honestly. But a lot of people will try to do the same thing over and over again because they believe they can also become a one-hit wonder in one day. Obviously, that is not the whole point of content creation. Content creation is showing off your work. So many people will try their hardest to do anything possible to get views, to clickbait people, to faking lifestyles because they believe that it's gonna get them famous. Which is sad because people shouldn't waste their time on this. It's not genuine. Even though it is much easier to become famous, it doesn't mean that people should do shortcuts all the time. And that leads to my next topic. Envy, jealousy, and disappointment. Gen Z want to become famous for the wrong reasons. Rightfully so, they do have some good reasons because I understand their struggles. Most of these people want to become social media influencers or famous online because they want to have better life opportunities. That's all. I clearly understand them. Since nowadays, social media is present everywhere and you always see pictures of influencers that are flexing their clothes, their nice lifestyle, expensive cars, or their $1 million mentions, and everyone asks themselves, why can't they do the same? Sometimes the influencers can't help it because it's also their job, to travel to different countries, to vlog. People can help but compare their lives constantly with people who are more successful. I think that's a normal thing that humans do. So upon seeing all the success, many people will compare and ask themselves, if they are rich and famous and successful, why not me? A lot of times people have the idea that content creation will get them a lot of money and solve all their problems, which is true, but people do it for the wrong reasons then. People are going to start posting content for the reasons why they want to make money and become famous extremely fast, which isn't really healthy, because once they start posting the same things and they don't get the results, they're going to give up easily. Nowadays, in this day and age, quantity sometimes beats quality. Gen Z and the next generation and Gen Alpha want to become famous online quickly because they want to have the same lifestyle as their favorite creators. Nobody wants to go to school and nobody wants to work a tiring job until retirement. People believe that this thing is easy, but the industry is extremely cutthroat, it's extremely competitive, and it's really hard. But let's be honest, do people want the hard way in life or the easy way in life? This brings me to my next point. The reasons why a lot of Gen Z want to become social media influencers and do content creation as their job is because of how easy it is compared to normal 9-to-5 jobs. So the reason why is aka the system. The system obviously doesn't favor everybody. It's a capitalistic society and you have to work hard in order to make money. The older generation, which really didn't have much choice back then, they were stuck working really hard jobs, until they were old. Unlike them, Gen Z finally understands that going to school and working a 9-to-5 is not worth it when there's also other path available. We have the freedom to choose, and compared to our older generation, social media is everywhere, and with a click of one button, you can post a viral clip and become famous the next day. Creating content also brings a lot of enjoyment and happiness. If they can do something they finally enjoy, why not jump onto that opportunity? Well, of course, school is still important, but let's be real, Gen Z attention span is shrinking and fewer people are interested in traditional careers. Many of us would rather be YouTubers, streamers, or TikTokers. Personally, I don't see the appeal of corporate jobs. Obviously, they're super important in society, and some of these jobs pay really well with good benefits. Millions of people feel the same way as I do, but here's the reality, not everyone will make it in content creation. Who knows, maybe I'm talking to someone who tried doing content creation and they failed, and we don't know that. There could be cases where people left school, left their relationship, or even their countries, or even job opportunities to do content creation. And the thing is that a lot of people don't find a plan B. Obviously you should focus on your plan A and focus on your life-term goals, but if you ever don't succeed, what do you even have, right? You always need a plan B to jump on in case your ship sinks. I hope you guys heard enough of me yapping. I'll see you guys next time, and subscribe. If you guys have any comments, leave me down in the comments below.